doing my last load. Have not delivered yet, and with the help of a friend, I managed to get my hands on the contents of my PO box. And there's a bunch of packages, right? There was a big package from Amazon, and I don't remember buying anything over there. I thought maybe I forgot, but I've been on the road for 3 weeks, and I opened the box, and inside this another box, looks like this, and over here it says Uncle Sergey. And right away, as soon as I read that, I realized this is something to do with YouTube. Uncle Sergey, because that's what I called myself a few times, right, when doing videos. And it's like a printed note. Uncle Sergey, congratulations on your new heavy haul equipment. Hopefully you can make use of this gift. Santa from Norway. I would like to be anonymous on YouTube. And then P.S. it says the orange item is also from me. And I'm thinking, what the heck is this? So I opened this, and I couldn't say but wow. Look what this guy sent me. Crazy. This is GoPro 3 Black Edition. So this baby can shoot videos at 4K ultra wide resolution and take pictures. It's amazing. I've been resisting this technology for a long time, but I've been thinking about this body cams that now cops in some states in the US wear, and those are $350 US, and they clip to the uniform or whatever of the cop, right? And I thought that would be a good thing for me to do, because then I can show how I secure loads, just kind of show that point of view, or maybe have something on a helmet, and kind of this of course will work as well, because this is what people use for active sports, right? And you can see here someone is riding a bike, or flying with a parachute. Well, I don't expect jumping with a parachute anytime soon, but this thing even comes with a remote control. So if I was using this right now, I could have stopped and start recording or pause recording with the remote. But thank you, Uncle Santa from Norway. This is probably the nicest thing I got from a stranger. And even though I think they teach kids never receive gifts from strangers. But I'm a video buff, right? I love video. You can never say no to a video equipment. So thank you. And then this person mentions the orange thing, and actually I got that one first, and the color is beautiful. Matches one piece of equipment I own, and it's called, it's all stamped here, Turbo Barrier. So turbobarrier.com, So this is, I realized right away what this is, and actually this is a very useful gift, and I don't think it's that expensive, but it even came with its own bungee cord. And this is what, if you saw me, I was wrapping all those exhaust stacks on machinery, and this is beautiful. This you just put on, and then you use a bungee cord and secure it or something, and then you don't have to waste your tape, because that tape is expensive, right? This thing you can reuse many times. So this is a very thoughtful gift. And this guy is probably, or girl is probably a trucker too. And I got a bunch of mail, and mostly just my insurance stuff. Someone is asking me to upgrade my Ford F-150, or no, I think it's GM. GM is sending me a letter asking me that this is the time to upgrade my Cobalt, which I sold long time ago. And another little upgrade for my Dodge Ram is on the way. This is a Diablo Sport tuner. I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I should now. But you know, if you remember, I used that Hypertech harness, and I did not like it because I just don't want that stuff sit inside the vehicle all the time. You know, I don't think it's healthy. And I'm more used to tuners like this, where you connect and upload and disconnect and then you're done. And that thing then started giving me, you know, I had trouble with sudden uncontrollable acceleration, so I returned it. They gave me a refund, and I used that money as credit to get this thing. And this just works as a tuner. But before, actually, they said before you install this, make sure that there's no other tuners active on your vehicle, otherwise you can damage something. And so I've been having some issues with shifting. Like the truck was, they even sent me this one. What is that? I guess that's their logo. So I've been having some issues with shifting, like the car was still in that kind of performance shifting mode. Alright, so it's packed like very tightly in here. It looks kind of like a smartphone, and I think soon all this stuff will be available on smartphones. Like, why do you have to buy this hardware, right, when all you basically need is software, and you need a special cable, you know, to hook up to your ECM. So I think soon we will see all these tuners disappear, and we'll be buying cables and software for smartphones, right? Because if you already own a device like this is my Note 3, right? Which probably has a much more powerful processor than this one. So why do I need to pay for this hardware, right? And this was pretty expensive. This was like 450 bucks, you know. But it's specifically designed for my truck, and then it has some what they call canned tunes, right? Like generic performance tunes for various types of gas, but it also allows uploading custom tunes. So if I can find a tuner that specializes with, you know, in my kind of truck, I can ask him to write me a custom tune. But I'm not a big fan of those. But of course, first I gotta update it and hook it up and see if there's any internet updates. And another news is that, of course, it was a bad week with me losing the job and all, but I'm still working. Technically, I'm still a contractor at Landstar, and I just applied to another company, unknown. I'm gonna keep it a secret, and it might take a couple of weeks. Send them all the paperwork, all the documents. Oh, and I met the salesperson today for the Mack truck, and I learned the sad news is that because we changed the color and we changed the axle rating and the tires on the axle from 2 to 4 and from 20,000 to 25,000, this guy says the production was pushed off. So what are you talking about? You never told me. Yeah, now it's September 30th. What? Well, they said because it's like 10 days or whatever, a week for each change, because basically it was too late. And because we changed it, and he said he did not know that they would do this, so he only learned about this either yesterday or today. And so this is not very good because I'm selling my truck, right? And this is my last load. Like, pretty much it's over a month that I'll have to sit on my butt waiting for the new truck. So ask him to check with his boss or whoever if they would allow me to fly over there and pick up the truck and bring it here, because that's another week because the way they ship them, they load 3 or 4 trucks on top of each other, you know, like this, like make a little train. And because each truck takes about 2 days to build, so even after my truck is ready, they still have to wait almost a week for the other trucks to be built, right? And that's why he says that usually after the build is finished, they don't see the truck here until after like 1.5 weeks. So 1 week is waiting, and then a couple of days, it's only 500 miles to here. And I thought, hey, I can fly there and bring it here. But then of course you have a problem of insurance, temporary plate, because when it's stacked and moved in like on a train, kind of like a train, right, like a road train, the factory supplies all that, like the insurance and plate, you know, and they only need it for the front vehicle. So it's not easy. But so yes, yeah, delays, but I don't have any doubts that I will have a new job, you know, pretty soon with a new truck and new trailer. Just gonna be a bit more careful with videos, you know, use more hands-free,